आप अच्छे
नो
हैं?
प्रॉब्लम, नो प्रॉब्लम।
बैठ जाओ। मैं बोल तो
शैडो आ रहे।
हाँ, अच्छा नहीं लिख रहा हूँ, तो लोग समझ में नहीं आता फिर। एक भी नहीं हुआ।
होते हैं।
तो भी सही था।
क्या लाए कुछ?
KVG एजुकेयर इज ऑन लाइव करते हैं, आए नोटिफिकेशन ऐसे बाइक ले ले क्या करें।
नहीं नहीं, वो ज़्यादा देर चालू हुआ तो बंद हो जाता ना।
स्क्रीन टाइम कम ज़्यादा है। स्क्रीन टाइम 2 मिनट का टाइम सर।
Hello, welcome back to the live. And today's gunshot questions will discuss. See, I have written on the board, but I'll explain you what are the questions. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I'm waiting for you, children. Yama, today first gunshot question. First gunshot question. Indian relief features. It's an important question. First gunshot. Can you audible? If it is audible, say yes. And can you audible? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you audible, like. Yeah, like and message. If it is audible, like and message beta, or else just you like it, then we'll come to know that. Okay. What actually? Okay. Amma. Okay. It's not audible. Can you hear me?
Sir, right on both.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Yes.
Welcome back. Welcome. Welcome back, Amma. Can you hear me? I'll call you now. Okay. Can you hear? Amma, the first question, you write down Indian relief features, Amma. Indian relief features. That is an important question, Indian relief features. Generally, you all know that about Indian relief features. First, 4 directions, north, south, east and west. North we have Himalayas. Okay. South we are having, what we are having? Indian Ocean. And west we are having Arabian Ocean. And next, is it clear? West we are having east we are having Bay of Bengal. Okay, first you need to know that Indian relief features, and especially first the Himalayas. What are the Himalayas? Where does they located? Himalayas are located the northern mountain range, home to the world's highest peaks like Mount Everest. And next relief feature, the Indo-Gangetic Plains, a fertile plain covering northern India, formed by the Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra rivers. This is called as Indo-Gangetic Plain. Indo-Gangetic Plain. And next we are having the Peninsular Plateau. Generally we all know that the Peninsular Plateau, this is southern part. Here, what is the peninsula? Peninsula is nothing but three sides water, one side land, that is called as peninsular. So this south part of India, it is called as peninsular plateau. And next, coastal plains. Coastal plains. What are the coastal plains? Flat areas along the coast divide into western and, so that is very important question. Western and eastern coastal plains. Western and eastern coastal plains. Now I'll explain you what point should be right. So today I'll explain you only the gunshot questions better. So the first gunshot question is eastern plain and western plain, difference between, and Indian relief features. First we are having North Himalayas, South we are having what actually Indus Ocean, East we are having Arabian Ocean, West we are having, West we are having Arabian Ocean, East we are having Bay of Bengal, and other than this, coastal plains, Thar Desert, coastal plain, Thar deserts, and Indo-Gangetic plains. These are the Indian relief features. These are the Indian relief features. It's a very important question. And next important question. So, what actually here about? What about actually? Write about the greater Himalayas. We are having the question, write about the Himalayas. Write about the Himalayas. That's a very important gunshot question. Write about Himalayas. So, Himalayan ranges ma. First Himalayan range, the greater Himalayan, this is called Himadri. The highest peak like Everest, Kanchanjunga. So this is first one, the greater Himalayas. Second one, lesser Himalayas. This is called Himachal. Lesser Himalayas we called as Himachal. And the outer Himalayas we called Shivalik. So lesser Himalayas, middle range with the valleys like Kashmir and Koti. And next we are having outer Himalayas, Shivaliks. Outer Himalayas are nothing but Shivalik hills, lowest range and foothills of Himalayas. And next we are having the Trans Himalayas. There are four Himalayan ranges: Greater Himalayas, Lesser Himalayas, Outer Himalayas, and Trans Himalayas. This is a gunshot question about Himalayan ranges.
Sir, which lesson you teach?
Amma, first Indian relief features from geography. Indian relief features. See, you don't think about chapters and that. You go with the gunshot question. Whatever the gunshot question I am writing, I am explaining you. You note it down. So write about Himalayan ranges. This is the question, ma. Write about Himalayan ranges. The question is write about Himalayan ranges. There are four Himalayan ranges. One is the Greater Himalayan. This is what actually Himadri, we call as Himadri. This is the highest peak. And next we are having the Lesser Himalayans. And next we are having the Outer Himalayas. And finally we are having the Trans Himalayas. This is what, and next question, the difference between Indo-Gangetic plains and peninsular plains. Next question, Amma, the difference between Indo-Gangetic plains and peninsular plains. This is here. This is very important question. Indo-Gangetic plains and peninsular plains. Yeah. Difference between Indo-Gangetic plains. Difference between Indo-Gangetic plains and peninsular plains. I'll explain you what point should be written. See, first, Indo-Gangetic plains formed by alluvial deposits of Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra rivers. Indo-Gangetic plains are formed by three rivers, Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. The plains which are formed with the three rivers, Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra rivers, they are called Indo-Gangetic plains. And the next point, it is made with a complete fertile soil. Fertile soil means what? Near that plains we can cultivate and cultivated land. That is called as cultivated land. Is it clear? And next we are having located in North India. Indo-Gangetic plains are located in North India. These 3 points are very important, ma. First point, they are deposited with the alluvial soil. And these are Indo-Gangetic plains are formed with the three rivers, Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. And next, this what actually plain is made with a complete fertile soil. And where they located? They located in North India. They located in North India. And next, peninsular plains. What are the peninsular plains? These are formed by what actually? Rivers and coastal areas. These are actually these are formed by erosion, soil erosion. These peninsular Indo-Gangetic plains and peninsular plains. Peninsular plains are formed by soil erosion, and these are less fertile. These are more fertile and less fertile. Means what?
You are asking question.
Sir, one question, sir. You continue, sir.
Okay, beta. Only questions you want? And you write down Indo-Gangetic plains and peninsular plains. And next we are having deforestation and effects of deforestation and global warming. Deforestation, effect of deforestation, global warming. Next question, explain about the different ranges of Himalayas. Explain about different ranges of Himalayas. Okay. And next, why do the multinational companies encourage globalization? Why do the multinational companies? Why do the multinational companies encourage globalization? First, I'll read out the questions. Then I'll explain you very gunshot questions tomorrow, which are going to reflect. Next, explain about PDS, public distribution system. Do you know about PDS? Explain about PDS. Okay, PDS stands public distribution system. Generally, it is the below poverty people. Explain about the PDS, public distribution system. Here, government distribute all the needy items like food and grains for the BPL families. That is called public distribution system. Next, World Trade Organization. Next question. World Trade Organization, and this is what a very important question. Very important question. How Himalayas? Am I write down? How Himalayas useful for mankind? Yeah, just I'll tell you about this. How Himalayas are useful for mankind. How it is useful for the mankind?
Zero.
So, rains occur due to Himalayas. We are getting seasonal rains. Without Himalayas, no India. If India is getting all the rain resources because of Himalayas. And next, climate regulation. See, we are getting all seasons like rainy season, winter season, as well summer season. This has happened with the help of Himalayas. And next we are having tourism and culture. With the help of Himalayas, our India is getting economic development due to tourism and culture. And next, natural resources. We are getting much natural resources like timber, minerals, and medicinal plants are available in Himalayas. And next, Himalayas are protect us from other countries. They are protect us from other countries like China and other frontier countries we are having. So all the other frontier countries we are helped with this Himalayas. It's a very important question. How Himalayas are useful for mankind? How Himalayas are useful for mankind? And next to gunshot question. Next to gunshot question. Explain the problems of urbanization and suggest your remedies. Explain. That is a important question, ma. You write down. What is the question? Explain the problems of urbanization and suggest remedies. Okay. So once orally I will tell you that what is urbanization. I'll tell you. Urbanization means what actually? Converting rural area is become what actually? Urban area by establishing the industries. By establishing industries is called urbanization. So what are the problems? What are the problems we get urbanization? See, the deforestation will take place, urbanization. Here generally few points. One is a pollution, major problem is pollution. And next we are having resourcing depletion, means what? All the resources will be depleted. Deplete means what? They vanish. And next we are having waste management. So waste materials are increasing in the climate. These are the main problems. Now, what are the remedies? First, sustainable planning, one remedy. And next, public transportation boost up. Means what? Due to urbanization, public transportation will be increased. Next, affordable housing. Next, waste management system and pollution. These are the remedies. Okay. So orally I will tell you that this is very important question. Explain the problems of urbanization and suggest remedies. Next one, difference between the climate and weather. Difference between the climate and weather. Difference between climate and weather. Do you know the climate? Climate is nothing but it is a particular area, the atmosphere, near about 10 years atmosphere, 10 to 12 years atmosphere in a particular area is called as climate. But weather means what? Atmosphere in the particular area then and then. That is called weather. Weather means what? It is instantly appears. But climate means what? In a particular area near about 10 years changes. 10 years changes is called as climate. It's a very important question. And next, describe about river system. Describe about river system. You know that what are the river system? Complete you prepare about a river system. So west flowing rivers and east flowing rivers. Describe about a river system. Which river flows from west to east and which river flows from east to west? It's an important question. Describe about river system. Is it clear? You write down this. Describe about the river system. Okay. Here I am having some, actually I prepared describe about river system. Yeah, better. So orally I will tell you about river system. Which rivers are flows from east to west and west to east. First you copy this. And next you write about I'll explain. Write about the Chipko movement.
Sir, map painting of countries also.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Chipko movement, GDP and GNP, Grass domestic product, grass national product, definitions, and write about perennial rivers. This is exactly 100% gunshot question. This is 100% gunshot question. Difference between organized sector, unorganized sector. Organized sector, unorganized sector. It is a gunshot question. Organized sector, unorganized sector. And next question, role of Himalayas. Role of Himalayas. Just now I spoke with you. Organized sector, unorganized sector. And next we are having role of Himalayas. Okay. Here, role of Himalayas, Indian river system. Okay. Is it clear? Only board is audible for them?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
From here to the corner.
Okay. Amma, rivers are two types, Amma. One is the Himalayan rivers, second is peninsular rivers, third is coastal rivers. Himalayan rivers are Ganga, Brahmaputra, Indus perennial, snow-fed, major water source. And peninsular rivers, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. This is about river system. And next, difference between organized sector, unorganized sector. So you write down just the important points. In organized sector means what is? It is regulated by government laws and formal jobs, fixed salaries, benefits. These will get from organized sector. But in unorganized sector, irregular salaries, informal jobs, low salary, few benefits. Example for unorganized sector, street vendors, small shops, daily laborers. These are example for unorganized sector. And you write down GDP and GNP full form, Amma. What is GDP? How do we calculate? What is GDP? How do we calculate? What is GNP? How do we calculate? GDP, you notice that GDP is nothing but gross domestic product. This is calculated by total value of goods and services produced within the country. And GNP is nothing but gross national product. This is GDP plus net national income.
Remember, sir, this.
Amma, next important question. Density of population and population growth. This is the next question. Density of population. Next, population growth and population change. Population growth and population change. And next we are having outline maps of Telangana, India. Outline map of Telangana and India. Next you read about green revolution, white revolution, blue revolution. Next you practice some slogans about save water, save pollution. Slogans about save water, save pollution. Next, might be this Bhopal gas related information, maybe it is not there. Okay. Next, consequences of World War. Consequences of World War I, World War II. You know about World War I, consequences. Consequences of World War. What are the consequences with the World War? Massive loss of life. Once you remember, consequences of World War, massive loss of life. Next, economic devastation. Next, Cold War emergence. Next, technological impact. These four are very important consequences of World War. See, first, massive loss of life, that is a very important. Due to World War if take place, what consequences we get? Loss of life, economic devastation, political shift, Cold Wars and technological impact. Okay. Next, we are having some data analysis. They will give data and they will ask you the question. Like they will give you some bar diagrams and information. They will ask you the question. So that is actually from question paper only you will get. Some like they will give you from bar charts, bar graphs, and they will ask you the question. They will ask you the question.
Visible.
They will give you some bar diagrams. They'll give you some bar diagrams and information they will give you, and they will ask you the question. That is very easy question. You can, but there are 4 questions you will get from this, so that you practice from first chapter. These 2 questions. It's a very important question, ma'am. Organized, unorganized, and world map. Just you go with the only Indian map only. You go with the reverse location, capitals, political map. You see that in political map, India's political map. You see that all the capitals of states you practice.
Sir, important countries names for
Okay,
map.
I'll tell you that present. So from textbook, you go with the textbook better. Yeah, important map pointing. I'll notice that, but I'll gunshot questions from this. You will get questions. You practice. If you want in detail, I'll explain you. But in detail explanation, maybe it is a waste of time now. But after this examination, whenever you have a free time, we'll go with the explanation. So, what are the important points we need to write? Once again, there's and Western God and Eastern God. Yes, gods. Difference between Western gods and Eastern gods, and Indo-Gangetic plains and peninsular plains. And next, organized sector, unorganized sector. This you focus. Then ultimately, and global warming compulsory question. Global warming compulsory question, and one more compulsory question. What is multinational companies? Role of multinational companies, compulsory question. Globalization, compulsory question. And slogans on save water, slogans on save climate, compulsory questions. So that you focus this, and in detail we discuss a particular day about all this. Okay, ma'am. So that thank you. If you want anything, but see, one thing, you just like, subscribe, then I will send you that in detail information. If you want, you text me through that. That is what, no charge for me and no charge for you. So that you text me whatever you want, I'll send through the description, through the message I can send that. Okay, beta. Then can I leave? You read Indian outline map, Telangana outline map, slogans, global warming, and difference between organized sector, unorganized sector, role of Himalayas, next Indo-Gangetic plains, peninsular plains, globalization, multinational company, and consequences of world war. Consequences of world war. And next GDP, GNP, and next we go for this green revolution, white revolution, blue revolution. Okay, so then thank you for trusting me and coming for a live. Go ahead. My motto is what actually boost up your knowledge and give some ideas to score healthy score, and that your score should be satisfy your school, your marks should be satisfy your parents. In such a way, I'll back up you. Will come in a nice planning for the next upcoming exams, all even from languages to till the social. Will come with the nice plan. Now it is what actually without any planning, then and then because of your expectation have come. But surely these are the repeated question. Same questions will be repeated even in annual examination. But go thoroughly, collect more information related to these points. Okay. For today's session, I'm going to signing off. Thank you for watching once again and once again. If you subscribe and like button, then I will send you the more information. Thank you once again.